Howdy, it's another Whisky-ing. I'm Richard Liebrecht, and I've got a wee little surprise for you. Wee little wonderful sample. This one from Great Plains Distilling down in Calgary, Alberta. There I go again. It is not a distillery. They make craft spirits. They craft age whiskey down at that shop, which is just a benefit to you because you're getting here, well, I'm getting, lucky me, a 18-year-old whiskey from a Canadian company. What they've done here is they've grabbed some 17-year-old corn whiskey from, I'm reading direct off the ball here so I don't mess up the names, it's a legacy of the old Potter's Distillery in Kelowna, BC. So it's all Canadian, but it's a corn mash whiskey, 17-year-old, that then they finished off in brandy casks from Spain. Sherry, Spain. Boy, I don't get too deep into the terroir at this show, but suffice to say, interesting mix. Canadian corn whiskey, brandy from Spain. Now, not mixing in, but that finishing barrel aging, this is going to do something interesting. So just before I even tip it, looking at it, this thing has legs for days. This is coating the glass. So it's going to have that oily, syrupy mouthfeel. Not necessarily sweet, but definitely the oily, syrupy mouthfeel that I personally really enjoy. A mark of, well, I mean, it's a style thing, but that's my favorite kind of whiskey. Feels sophisticated to me. Nose. Yeah, I'm picking up a little bit of the corn, there's like a weird kind of silage, like almost like overripe corn kind of smell that just stands out for corn whiskey for me, but not a bad thing. Otherwise, I'm getting some like obviously grapey notes from the brandy. Yeah, interesting. Before previous sample, I was smelling more juicy. This time, that like as it's opening up a bit, that sort of rotting smell. Whiskey's so weird. People say it tastes like leather and all sorts of things you would never put in your damn mouth. But somehow this is working for me. So, a sip. That oily mouthfeel, and it just kind of coats over and just brings the flavor with it. Oh, I love that mouthfeel. So I'm getting that grape juice along with some wood tannin, some vanilla. So it's definitely that brandy showing up big time. It's a bit on the sweet side. I think the corn, you can't help. A corn whiskey is going to be a little bit on the sweeter side, just like bourbon. Not in a bad way again. Even some chocolate notes coming down in here. This one, as it's swirling around and doing its thing, it's showing me all sorts of new flavors, which is a mark of a great little whiskey to try. Okay, so now the finish. This one goes from sweet right into heat. So it's got chili flakes on it. Like, it is spicy. And I mean that in the, not like the alcohol burn. You can always tell it's alcohol burn because that burn goes away fairly quick. This flavor sticks around. And that oily sensation to it means that flavor is just rolling around my tongue still. Man, I am a big fan. I'm not going to drink any more of it because I'm just going to savor it. So, a little bit of roughage on the front, some sweet, juicy, but vanilla, smooth on the palate, and a little bit of a spicy finish. It's got something for everyone. So once again, Great Plains. This is their 18-year-old brandy cask aged, custom aged whiskey that they're producing down in Calgary. Seek them out. They're just getting started. They sent this to me. Thanks again, Great Plains, for sending me the sample. Got nothing bad to say about this one. So if you can find a bottle, check them out. And cheers. Thanks for enjoying with me.